Good morning, welcome back. It is Sunday, it is Christmas Eve, and wasn't sure what I was going to do today for a video, and then boom, when the mail truck got here, it hit me. This is what we're going to do today. So anyway, many of you know, fellow YouTuber and friend of the channel, Mr. Tim Mauzy, has his own channel. Go over there and check it out. He's got a lot of cool videos of a lot of cards. He rips boxes and packs and so forth, just like we do over here. Has TTMs, in-person autographs, a lot of cool things going on over there at his channel. So please send him a little love. Go over there, say hi, and see what he's got to show you guys. So anyway, I'd sent him some stuff recently. We agreed to a trade, and I sent him some. I think I maybe sent him some hero cards, and I know I sent a die-cat or a Martin Truex rig, and there may have been some other stuff I sent. I don't remember. And we worked out some stuff to trade for it. So that stuff came in the mail yesterday as well as an extra surprise. So yes, Tim, I did open the Christmas present, and we'll show it here. Thank you very much. Really, really appreciate that. So we're going to start off with some hero cards that he picked up at the Stocks for Tots. And there's some other random hero cards we'll get to here in a minute. So we'll start off with this first one. It's not really a hero card, but a business card of Stapleton, Mitch Stapleton, and his girlfriend Logan. They run a YouTube channel called Stapleton 42. They have a lot of, a lot of great content over there. The things that I like on their channels where they go and look at the different old race shops with the people that ran the race shops, whether it was Larry McClure or the Wallace brothers or just whoever. A lot of neat history. Lake Speed, a tour of his shop, a tour of Jimmy Mean's shop. A lot of history. They talk about a lot of cool things. Up next, this is Rick Houston from the Scene Vault podcast. And it's like, why are you sending a Max Race Cards cover card to Rick Houston? Well, simply because he worked for Grand National Scene, and these cover cards were worth points that you could redeem for free issues of the NASCAR Grand National Scene newspaper. Now, he did leave room on here for Steve Wade to sign. I did send a Steve Wade card, which I got over here, but Steve, unfortunately, wasn't able to make it to Stocks for Tots. And up next, never heard of this person, but it looks like they raced in the modifieds. Justice Calabro. Have to do some research here, because there's a local sports caster here that's Dave Calabro, so I don't know if they're related or not. Have to look into that. Up next, we have a championship-winning crew chief from 1980, Mr. Doug Reichert. And these are on the Stocks for Tots. They're little postcards that they have, because I'm sure frequently people come and don't have things to be signed. Up next, another crew chief, Todd Parrott. He was with Dale Jarrett. Last time I knew he was with SRX. Now, Tim, you'll have to help me out on this next one. I'm a little bit lost. Not sure who that is. It looks like it says Lola. I should know who that is, but I'm drawing a blank. Up next, Rick Allen with NBC Sports. And believe it or not, I don't believe his name's actually Rick Allen. I think it's Rick Allen, and then he has a real last name. Rick Allen is his TV name. Then we have Dale Inman, Hall of Fame 2012 there. Very nice. Now, a lot of people don't know who this next one is, but I'm very familiar with. Elliot Forbes Robinson, EFR. EFR was a road racer for many, many years and drove briefly in the NASCAR series in the early 80s. Had a few top 10 finishes. Up next, daughter of reigning SRX champion Ryan Newman, Brooklyn Newman. Always love it when the kids sign stuff. Excuse me. Battling a little bit of a cough today. Of course, at the Speedrome when they have autograph nights, you'll see that a lot with the kids, learning how to sign their names and printing their names and writing their names. And the final one that we have on one of these Stocks for Tots card, Miss Deb Williams. Looks like she's with Auto Week, perhaps. But I do know that she also was with NASCAR Grand National scene, Winston Cup scene for many, many years as an editor. Looks like we got a couple more from the Stocks for Tots hero cards. David Ham. Perhaps he was a jackman for Sterling Marlin. But there's a little information about him. Really like this next one. Former car owner Will Cronkite. I need to get that book. I want to read that book. He's very active on social media, but there you see various drivers that he crew chiefed for. Very instrumental in the Stroker Ace movie. And he does have a really great interview on the Scene Vault podcast. I encourage you to go listen to that one. Trying to find spaces for these. Then up next, another youthful driver, Mr. Peyton Urey. So I believe that is Tony Urey Jr.'s son. Those look like the adult fast carts at the Speedrome. Yeah, sons of Tony Urey Jr., so very cool. And then we have here's some random hero cards. I really like a lot of these. Like them all, but some obviously more than others. I really like this one, Ryan Newman with Rick Ware Racing. This one is from 2003, Jimmy Johnson. So this would have been his second full season. Then we have, what year is this? 2023. So current year, Willie B. Nice looking car. He's going to have a bit of a different paint scheme for next year. Is this one could be 22 or, okay, it does say 23 on the copyright. Chase Elliott, UniFirst uniforms. I like that color. I think that's a nice looking color. Then up next, also this is from 2018. Once again, Chase Elliott with the Hooter sponsorship. Now, I'm more of a traditionalist with the Hooter sponsorship. I like the paint jobs that Alan Quickie and Loy Allen had in 93, 94. I think those were very nice. And then as they started incorporating more orange with Loy Allen in the 27 car, and then Rick Mast, it just the paint jobs got a little more crazy. But if they went back to more of that Alan Quickie, Loy Allen look from 92, 93, 94, I think that'd be a home run. This one, 2023, Denny Hamlin, Heat Magnet. Mavis Tires and Brakes. And this next one I really like. Looks like this one may also be from 2023. I'm not seeing a year on it. Yeah, 2023. Eric Jones. And the camera does not do this justice, but that is almost like it's a silver. It almost looks like it's chromed out. It's very, very, very nice. Is this 2023 as well? It's either 22 or 23. The former champ Kyle Larson. Nice looking hero card. And then this one is 2023. Two-time champ Joey Logano. I like that when they have them with their championship trophies. It's always cool in the past when you had the one with Earnhardt where he had the 7 different championship trophies, and you could kind of see the evolution of the Winston Cup trophy. I'm going to say this one is from this past season. Not seeing a copyright on it, and I really like it. BJ McLeod with Mount Rushmore in the background. Don't quite remember when this car ran, but so many paint schemes anymore that try to keep up with. Makes it difficult. 2023 again. Martin Truex Jr. Then we go back to the Xfinity series. I know this one first. Okay, so this is from 22. Jeffrey Earnhardt, Forever Lawn. Johnny Davis Motorsports. Of course, yesterday we had Toby Butler, birthday boy. Again, very similar with the grass around the edge. Always, creative to incorporate stuff like that. Looks like 2023 on this one. Truck Series, Carson Hocevar. Of course, he moves up to Cup next year with, what is it, the Spire team, the 77. That'll be interesting to see how that works out. 2023, Xfinity, Josh Berry. Of course, he is moving up to Cup Series next year with Stuart Haas. What is this one? Another one from 2023. Throwback, Sheldon Creed, Whelen Engineering. Get the old Kevin Harvick car. I mean, it's spot on. Looks like really the only thing they had to do was change the decals. Nicely done. Another one from 2023. Bailey Curry. I think with him being in a competitive truck, I believe he is going back with Nice Motorsports. I think he'll be a factor in the Truck Series. This one's 2023 as well. GMS Racing, Daniel Dye. He's one of those that kind of teeters on, he's pretty consistent, doesn't tear up a lot of equipment, but he did get a bad rap in the ARCA Series, I think, for being a pay driver. But I think he's kind of proven otherwise. I think this one's 2023 as well. Very cool card. Jeffrey Earnhardt, the Xfinity Series race. With JP Graziano. Looks like they're pickles and sauces and spices and etc. Another one from 2023, GMS Racing in the Truck Series. Almost a champion this year, Grant Enfinger. Where did I read that he was switching teams because GMS shut down their truck program, and I read that he was going to another team, and I can't remember who it was. I got to retain that knowledge a little bit better. Then up next, we've got a pair of brothers. Is that Taylor Gray and Tanner Gray? Or Tanner and Taylor. We did that backwards. So this is Taylor. This is Tanner Gray. Flip these around. They just got some QR codes there for you to scan. If I get more information about the Tanner and Taylor Gray. Go back to the Truck Series. Colby Howard. I believe he's got cards this year. Rookie cards. 2023 Donruss. We got another throwback here from the Xfinity Series. Blaine Perkins. Doing a Harvick throwback. Of course, that was with our Motorsports in the Xfinity Series this past season. Two-time Truck Series champion Ben Rhodes. Dean Thompson. He slowly got a little bit better this past season. We have another card from Rickware Racing. J.J. Yaley got himself a top 10 in Atlanta. That was really impressive. And then our final hero card is Cody Rohrball Racing. So you got some different highlights here. K&N East, X1R Pros Cup, Super Stock Series, and then some information on the back. So that's our hero cards. Got a couple other things here to show you guys real quickly that Tim sent out my way. Again, thank you very much. I cannot thank you enough for everything that you sent and getting the autographs, especially the one of Rick Houston. I don't know that I'll ever get a chance to get to Stocks for Tots. I really want to. Looks like a great time, so hopefully I can make it there in a few years down the road. So this was on top of the inside of the package. Very nice Joe Gibbs Racing hat. Kind of the trucker style, and it's got the Denny's number, Kyle's number, MTJ, and Christopher Bell. So I will be wearing that hat proudly. I like that little label on the front. So be wearing that out and about. And then he had this last one wrapped up, kind of a Christmas present. Was not expecting this, and at least wasn't expecting the hat either. But got me this really cool, it's a Ricky Stenhouse 1/24 scale Lionel. And it's from 2014. And we'll pull this off the top. And I did open the little ticket, so I didn't get a golden ticket. Don't know what the golden ticket could have won. But we're not going to pull this out. But it is autographed by Ricky. There you see it's the Nationwide insurance. And I have had it out to look at it really close, and it's the DIN number is 8, I believe it's 819, yeah. So it wasn't DIN 17, but still, that looks like it's signed with a blue paint pen, perhaps. Very nicely done. So Tim, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Didn't have to go that far, but I really appreciate it. Need to get me an area that I can dedicate a little bit more to some die cast. And that's a wrap, guys. That's been our Christmas Eve video. So once again, thank you to Tim Mauzy. Really, really do appreciate it. Everybody needs to go check his channel. When you're done watching this video, hop over to his channel. Obviously have him tagged in the title. And then I'll try to put a link to his channel down in the description. But go check out his channel. He rips a lot of cards, shows a lot of die casts, a lot of wrestling stuff, a lot of West Virginia University. Very, very, very nice and knowledgeable. So thanks again, Tim. Really do appreciate it. Hope you and your girlfriend have a really good Christmas. And maybe sometime in the future we can get down and catch up with you. And maybe it'll be at Stock for Tots a couple years from now. Don't know yet. But anyway, thanks again, everyone, for watching. And we will see you later for birthdays and events.